Pass to Okongwu. The three from Shea. He can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 14 at looking in control. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Young with it. Green picks him up. Here's Mann. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Exum. 9 points in his last outing. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Aldama. The lead is 2. Here's Shea.
Yeah.
He picked up 10 in his last game. Pass to Mann. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Here's Young. Ooh, and took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? How do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit, and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Now, here's Green. Fade away. The shot won't fall.
That's how you want to see them crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
It's stolen by Green. From the arc. And Giannis out of the foul. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Yup. They've got Davion Mitchell. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Green, and it's Capella in at center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floaters, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Green, following the score by Atlanta. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Well, I'd like to see Giannis thread the needle, a big man that has some point guard skills.
Here's Buffkin, checked by Mitchell. Picked by Aldama. Pass to Daniels. Clock at 6. The kick out to Johnson. Aldama outside. Here's Buffkin. From downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff has. A true team player.
Jerome's checked in for Mitchell. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Shea, he's checked in for Buffkin.
Okay, they're going in with a 12.
4-3. Knocks down the triple. Shea's got 7 points in the game.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
Here's Daniels. No points so far. Outside Johnson fires the three, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Screen by by Capella.
One.
A deep
Oh, that's
three. Jerome, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 11. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis. Cover the paint. There's too much to handle inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor.
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Antetokounmpo hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Daniels passes to Aldama. Hayes with it.
I'm a rookie.
Here's Johnson. Johnson slams it in.
Bro, this shit is
Great
crazy. I
lift
need to
off
put
the
on
floor.
the
Johnson is electric.
Now Green. All sorts of time. Yes, on the jumper. Green's got 6 points. The Hawks lead by 7. Here's Daniels. Pass to Aldama. There's a screen by Johnson. And the basket by Aldama.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Guarded by Aldama. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now off the inbound. Rebound by the Bucks.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Back to Antetokounmpo. From deep.
Giannis, what is wrong with you?
It's rebounded by Rizachet. Atlanta's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. And finished off by Hayes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now, here's Green. He has 6. And another miss by Milwaukee. Up top, Young. Lets a floater go. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Green. To the inside. With the jam.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
It's stolen by Green.
Not on defense, though.
And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Atlanta leading by 8. Young, the pass to Johnson. Down low. It's tipped.
Nigga, smacking the ball when he grab it.
Hayes finds Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 4 points now in the quarter.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in his lead.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Isaac. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Nice move.
No one here.
By Green. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And Atlanta making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Mitchell. Pass to Green. Isaac outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Risacher.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, God.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
No.
And I want to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Now, here's Green. Give him 8 points now. Clock is at 3.
That's all. Please get through.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
Bro, why you niggas playing me so tight,
Ball
bro?
and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
It's stolen by Green. Driving to the basket. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you
Got
don't
it.
take
Chill,
care of the
cool.
ball.
Oh.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying
Alright, so I'm gonna come back have a next,
Against Green.
have a good next
Young
third quarter.
misses.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Green in the post. Here's Capella. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
My ball.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And they'll get another chance. Isaac finds Green. Capella with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Tries again. Green, the pass to Capella. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Daniels. Picked by Aldama. Pass to Young. This one for 3. Oh, Trey virtually automatic from deep.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Now here's Green. 10 points for him. And the layup is good off the glass. Green's got 12 points in the game.
Now, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Inside. It's Trey Young.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he could fill it up in a variety of ways.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Checked in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Aldama. All right, and so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action.
Hey, bro, that's how that nigga rocking his beard now. You still got that nigga on clamps, though.
Welcome to halftime,
They're getting cooked
Nigga
from
scared
long
of me.
distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days.
and guys, we're still in the. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back.
Need my nigga Giannis to take over.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trey Young.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trey Young. And it's Risacher in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
You see when this nigga don't blow by me, you see what happened, goes?
From the high post, Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Young finds Johnson. Here's Daniels. Outside Young. The three ball. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brett. What do you think of that approach?
Well, VA, if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
He's off on the second.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. This guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Antetokounmpo outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. For 3. Daniels, that one's true. And it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Green, the pass to Capella. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last checked by Harper. Mitchell's checked in for Jerome. On the wing, Green. 12 points for him. 6 to shoot. There's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Fires from the line. Young misses.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Green, and he drives in, and the layup falls. Green's got 14 points.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
From 7 is Okongwu. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 20. Against contact. Gotta stay strong.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot.
Look at that nigga trying to get a foul.
Continue to be aggressive.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 22. Count that one.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive.
Giannis carried me
He's
to this
taking
end,
over
but he
at the
carried me.
offensive end.
Nigga, what is you stepping up for?
Outside Young. Clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
And just continuing to do damage from the free throw line. Impressive.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
And both free throws good for Young.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Green. There's a screen. He takes it in. Rejected by Okongwu.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the ball.
Oh, Green with a block.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in. And that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
That one misses. Good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there's so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified.
So tough.
It was going back to the line.
When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul.
He's only made 2 free throws, not shooting well from the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Here's Rizachet. 9 points in the game. Here's Daniels. Pass to Young.
Anticipation, length. Makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Isaac, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 7. Now Mitchell. He has 6. Up top, Isaac. Outside for Mitchell. Picked by Isaac. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Comes up empty down low.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Rizachet, no good. And it's Green with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And it's blocked by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back. Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
And it's Green missing.
Yeah, let me get this
The Hawks lead by 10. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's the break.
Give me the quarter. I'm hot. I'm hot. Back.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Green. Into the lane.
Yep.
Oh, by Green.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
I just catch the ball and shoot. That's
Three is
all I
up. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Rizachet. Checked by Mitchell. Young can't hit.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Isaac, the pass to Green. Isaac with a screen on Johnson. Mitchell against Young. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the three. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Rizachet. And so Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
So both teams changing it up here. And if you want to know which players had the most success.
One shot.
Yes, sir. Almost tie game.
And it's tied up with that one. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Mitchell, then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5-man floor for the Bucks.
And that was a great job by Isaac showing his athleticism, getting up the floor in a hurry to convert.
Here's Daniels, Green covering. Back to Daniels. Here's Bucket. Sure, from three-point range.
A snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
To the middle. And it's Isaac with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by one.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Bucket. Checked by Mitchell. Inside. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Carter's checked in for Atlanta. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And here is Green. And there's the drive. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Antetokounmpo. Powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition. He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Isaac. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 7 assists in the game. Pass to Daniels. Here's Bucket, covered by Alexander Walker. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Monday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Orlando Magic.
And that game against the Trailblazers, it will be the ninth bit of action for them during the young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Screen by Antetokounmpo.
Money.
And it's Milwaukee scoring.
How about that, coach? How about that? You like that, nigga?
You can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And some changes here for the Bucks. Clint Capella comes in for Isaac, and Jerome subbed in for Mitchell. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Aldama's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder has some words for his team over the break. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've tossed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Atlanta with possession here. After the picking up the basket just moments ago.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Jerome. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
There's Young with the three. To the wing, right side. Here's Aldama. Three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks leading by 6. Capella, screen on Kongwu. High arcing shot, and it's laid up and in by Green. Green's got 6 here in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Johnson, back to Young. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
The Bucks making a switch here. Exum's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Man, he's checked in for Daniels. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Exum passes to Antetokounmpo. Bucket! The Greek freak!
Wow. They're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pick by Aldama. And he's going for the lob! Oh, the dunk by Okongwu! And that's a double-double for him now.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. Tipped. And Capella gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Green against Young. Picked by Aldama. Young inside. Oh, Young with the power move.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Outside, Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Outside Young. Okongwu with it. Guarded by Capella. And a foul on Santi Aldama. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Atlanta making some changes. Risache, he's checked in for Aldama. And Daniels is subbed in for May. Here's Green. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Back to Young. And the layup is good. Young's got 11 in the second half.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Green. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Here's Risache. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risache. Guarded by Capella. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Milwaukee on D. Okongwu with the bucket.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now here's Capella. Outside for Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Johnson. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Risache. The three. Rebounded by Green.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Drops in the three. Green's got 11 points in the quarter.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Young. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jerome. Outside, Green. Excellent outside. Green, a screen. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution.
Markstrom, i.e.
Number 25.
And a deep three from Young. The offensive rebound. Okongwu, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Back to Exum. Pass to Green. Excellent outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Stolen by Young. And a fast breakdown for the Hawks. Young does it himself. All alone at the rim.
And Young looking determined tonight. He's engaged offensively in this one.
Right side, Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Green's got 17 points here in the second half. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. The kick out to Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
Here's Isaac. And that dunk by Isaac.
And they got two-man action there. Isaac's someone you need to track. Really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. And now they trail by just 4.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep, Mitchell drills it from deep.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Young. Rebounded by the Bucks. On the break. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And that game, Kobe, you see, it's over, it ain't over. Man.
So Milwaukee wins it. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1. All right, Alan, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
That line is beautiful. Go ahead and look. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna act like I ain't do nothing. Yes, sir. Clint Capella, you know, Jonathan Isaac. Yeah. These other niggas suck. You still watch?
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K. Sports can't quit. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip. In Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Here's Capella. Pass to Alexander Walker. Green in the high post. Aaron John. And he goes down 2 points. Giannis has got the first points up on the board for Milwaukee. Onside, Barrett. Here's Ingram. The kick out to Barnes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. They put up a nice win against Utah.
I don't know, bro.
They took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Now here's Green after R.J. Barrett's miss. Green finds Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Here's Jerome. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ingram. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
If I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes, so I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Now here's Barnes. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he had him totally rattled.
Doris here's what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl. The combination of 7-foot size and race jump.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. He's on target from 8 feet out. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Takes a step back. Now, here's quickly. D right on him. And that one's good. Barnes.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And the Bucks making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
There's the lob at the corner. And Giannis punches it.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Ingram. And soft on the front of the rim and drops.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. Raptors with the lead. And here is Ingram. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. The shot's good from Quickly.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Green against Ingram. Around the back and lays it in.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. Bucks trail by 3. Now, Antetokounmpo, he has 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Giannis has got 8 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Over Green. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night. Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Mitchell. Over quickly. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. It's stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Green against Barrett. Capella sets a screen for Green. To the middle. By Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Ingram outside. Poeltl with a screen on Green. Ingram passes to Poeltl.
A moment now to see the stats for Poeltl. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year, averaged 14 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows how to bring him to an immediate offense and
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in, and it's tied up with that one. The Raptors shooting 45% from the field early. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Milwaukee's head coach. Coach had praised for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Mitchell against Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Change the three-pointer. Quickly's got 7.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. This is the fallback jam.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Dick can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And that one's good. Green.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so quickly we'll bring it up with the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Pass to Dick. A three-pointer, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. And he banks in the lane. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Pirtle. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's
Oh,
in
the
the
three.
An impressive display of timing.
Doing the look. Hold up.
Mitchell kicks to Capella. On the wing, Green. Covered by Barnes. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, slammed dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He does this time and time again.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which team. Milwaukee leading by 6. So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. They've got Grady Dick. Portis is out there with Brandon. And it's Mobo in the power forward position.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And here's Ingram from the arc. The shot, no good. Now here's Green. He had 31 points in the win.
And he was impressive at how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
outside.
It's everywhere.
Defensive play. Green, the pass to Capella. Good. Great run by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Ingram. Giannis outside. From the arc. At the tip. Raptors trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field. And Green gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ingram against Green. And that one's good. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Pass to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. The Bucks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set. And there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Tip in the corner. Fires the 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Giannis passes to Capella. And the jump by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage.
Who's stopping this, Coach? Nobody gets
Oh,
touched.
you're right. They're enjoying. I'm surprised he didn't put
touch
some
it,
extra on that one. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants him in here to get things straightened out with his team. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Walter. Pass to Poeltl. To the inside. And he's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
I got up on that.
Dick passes to Ingram. Poeltl sets the pick for Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Dunk by Poeltl.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Poeltl can set a mean screen.
Here's Alexander Walker. On the board. And that dunk by Giannis.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Ingram outside. Oh, good with the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Quickly with it. 7 points in the game. Rebounded by Capella.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Giannis passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Jerome. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Alexander Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Second personal foul. And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing, and those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. There it comes in for Brady Dick.
Pick your face up off the ground.
And here is Green. 15 points in the game.
Thank you.
The Raptors will take it the other way.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. How about 30 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process. They're selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Barnes against Green. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Green. Jerome passes to Capella. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pirtle up top. Capella covering. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Giannis. The Raptors need to get a shot. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Giannis is screen on quickly. Jerome passes to Antetokounmpo. Floats it up to Giannis. Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Ingram against Green. To the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's Jerome. Lots of room. Toronto grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Barnes finds Quickly, and the layup's good off the glass. Quickly's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's about activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Here's Capella, and Pirtle sends it back. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on the defense with his 3-point shooting.
Well, it's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of the season.
And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in. Green, the screen.
Damn, boy. Giannis Jr.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And so here's Toronto. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Dick. This one for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for him in rebounding after that.
I am simply blown shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Nigga, I didn't miss it. Wow.
Here's Barrett.
I know you did.
Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 23.
Shot it. Dang it. I got it.
Outside, Green.
No, right here, though.
Is that possible? I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
I know what to do with it, coach. Just put that ball in my hands,
Players who put up the most points last year. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force.
I know what to do with it.
Offense, and he hasn't let him down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll return shortly.
Me and Coach Kobe know what to do with it.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. It'll be the Bulls out at United Center against the Pacers. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
Let's face it, Giannis was just unguardable. His length, his strength, ability to get to the rim at will. Right now, he's running all over.
You know, I've never said this before, but it's a big man playing huge.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
They've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Nick Alexander Walker. Green is out there with Clint Capella and Jerome in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Takes the 13-footer, and there it is for him. Barrett's got 5.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Alexander Walker. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Down by 15. Pass to Pirtle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 7-foot shot. And it's Barnes getting it to go. That's 7 points for Barnes.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Alexander Walker passes to Antetokounmpo. Capella sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Over Barnes. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Lets a floater go. And it's quickly missing. Bucks leading by 13. Taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the two-hand slam. Green against Ingram. Faster quickly. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Capella with a screen on Barrett. Inside. Took by Capella.
And Capella has brought pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Raptors trail by 17. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly.
That's Rob J.
In the corner, it's Ingram. It's the three-pointer.
That's Rob J.
Ingram's got 16 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Alexander Walker. Barrett covering. Alexander Walker passes to Capella. Screen by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Ingram outside. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Can't hit from in close.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Raptors trail by 16. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Good work defensively by Capella. The Bucks have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Green against Ingram. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Green. Lets it go with a three. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one. Quickly kicks to Ingram. And here is Pirtle. Barnes up top. Capella covering. Rejection by Giannis. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Now to see the stats for Barrett. Great showing for him last season. He was around 21 points per game last year. 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and they pick up 2. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Pass to Barnes. Antetokounmpo. That's short off the rim.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off the mark. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Ingram's got 20 points.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Antetokounmpo. And they slammed up by Antetokounmpo.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Quickly the pass to Ingram. Good on the triple. He's got 23.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Capella with a screen on Ingram. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Giannis against Barnes. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Shoots over Capella. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars.
the quarter.
Well, despite pretty good contests on the interior, R.J. Barrett doesn't back down and makes it look easy.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys taking the scoring circuit for Milwaukee.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. To the middle. Slade pass and he throws it down.
Man, how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And it's Ingram missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Antetokounmpo dishes to Exum. Pass to Green. And here's Giannis. Barrett covering. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Bucks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but man, they were right there.
He misses the free throw.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Brandon Ingram. Portis is out there with Dick. And it's Mobo in at the 4 slot. Green with the block. Here's Jerome. Pass to Green. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Green against Ingram. The drive by Green. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Mobo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Dante Exum. Raptors also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Bobby Portis. And Barrett subbed in for Grady Dick. Green against Ingram. Green slapping it down. Here he comes, and there
My nigga Kobe like to get beat on. No man, you know. Alright, Kobe. You like to get beat on. Dang, bro. You coming like that.
Nico, look at him punish that rim.
There's a little overdue.
Now, here's quickly. He's tightly guarded. He takes it in. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now, here's Isaac. Jerome passes to Green. Now Isaac puts it up from 7. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for lack of sleep. When you play the game late at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Ingram against Green. Pass to Pirtle. Out to Ingram. 5 to shoot. No good from outside. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Green taking his time here. Here's Jerome. Outside, Green. Good on the shot. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Quickly with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, quickly finished second in 6th Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. Barrett covering. Mitchell outside. It's up a 3. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Jump by Pirtle.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Bucks leading by 22. Isaac finds Mitchell. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round pick. Have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
You've got a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Green against Barrett. Jamming that one home.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Pass to Barnes for the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's the 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Ingram against Green. Ingram kicks to Barrett. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's the screen. Inside. Down after the assist. Put him into the lane.
Outstanding pass. On time and on target.
Toronto's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Green against Ingram. Hurdle with a screen on Isaac. Here's Barnes. Got a piece of it. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Raptors shooting in this game 45%. Barrett for 3. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. Green against Quickly. Outside, Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. For Milwaukee.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Vibe, go with the vibe. Go. What's the vibe? This nigga don't know the vibe. Mm.